Karen the Lake Stamper here in sunny Michigan, and I'm outside on my patio enjoying the day, getting some suntan and doing some cards. So I thought what we would do today, this is our series 4, okay? Series 4 of our InColors using our Artistry blooms. Oh my God, I love this, love this, love this. And using all the InColors and the Artistry blooms designer paper, which I've already cut up. Yes, I did. Already cut. Yay. So I've already done a few of these already, and I wanted to show you the beautiful stamp of this beautiful bouquet, and then using our pick-a-punch, which I'm going to show you today. This lovely punch right here. And don't forget Magenta Madness, absolutely stunning again. And of course, last but not least, is my beautiful, oops, upside down, bumblebee. Now, we have 2 more colors to do today, and that is our cinnamon cider and of course Misty. We can't do anything without Misty Blue, right? So we're going to use this really pretty designer paper right here. I think it's pretty hot. And we're going to coordinate with the, again, the Artistry blooms with our cinnamon cider. So let's move these and let's get stamping. This stamp is huge. It comes separated, which is really nice. So you've got your bouquet and you've got your stems and the bow, and it's just really nice. You can put the bow and the stems anywhere. You don't have to do a masking on this one. All right, so it's a really pretty decent size. Isn't that lovely? Just lovely. Here it is right here. Hand-drawn blooms. Super. Super. And if you wanted the die cuts, the die cut is huge. Let me show you that. So huge. Look at that. I mean, amazing. So I wanted to just kind of play around with our InColors and our stamping today, since we're getting so good at all this. You know, we really are. So I've got 2 Whisper White. If you do hear some planes, it's because they're going right over me. Alrighty, okay. We're working outside today in our office. You know, our office is outside today. So this is our beautiful Misty Blue. These are all our new ones. Look at that. We've got Magenta, we've got Just Jade, we've got Cinnamon, we've got Bumblebee here, and I'm using Misty. So we have got all the pretty colors, yes. And we have all the fillers as far as if they need to be refilled. I'm so glad I got those. This is such a big stamp. Why don't we do it where we are stamping the stamp instead? Inking the stamp, I should say. There we go. This specific bouquet, you don't need to color in at all. It really makes a statement all by its lonesome. And that's what is so important. Okay, so I'm gonna move that. Let's see how it turns out. Look at that. OMG, look at that. Look how nice that looks. So pretty. We're gonna use our smaller block. Again, really cute little bow setting, and I actually use this, and I put it a little bit higher because this little bow area right here really just shoots right out, and it looks like it's a masking when it really isn't, but that's really cool. All right, let's see if I go a little bit higher, right about here. Oh, see? Aren't we doing a great job? Look at that. Look how pretty that looks. That's Misty Blue. So we're gonna let this dry right now, and let's go on to Bumblebee, all right? And if you realize how fast it is to do these stamps, you'll be like, oh my God, this was like so easy to do. before you know it, you're going to be done. So these are brand new, so they're kind of hard to open. Yeah, what's Karen doing? Trying to open and shut these. Got a card class. It's around my birthday. My birthday is next weekend. I know it's a holiday. So I'm going to enjoy it, and we have a big class, and it's going to be a lot of fun. The ladies are a riot. I love them. I love every one of them. They're just amazing. So, all right, let's just stamp a little bit of this off. Make sure there isn't any more blue on here. Every once in a while. Make sure I've got the right one. I don't. Let's use the right color. Let's use cinnamon cider instead of bumblebee. Boy, I'm glad I caught that. All right. So, moving that one. Let's do our, again, let's do the pretty. This is going to be such a great fall color, this cinnamon cider, with our bumblebee colors. You know, it's already got, I can see really great wreaths or something like that, or some beautiful flowers that are fall flowers. They're just going to look amazing. But we're going to make it look summer. So that's amazing. Look how pretty that is. That is so pretty. Wasn't that? That's gorgeous. All right, so let's do this little stamp here. See how pretty that color is? Look at that. And I'm just going to put the bow just a little bit higher, and it really does pop when you're doing the stamp. It really does. And there you go. No exception. It's absolutely stunning. So pretty. See how that bow just pops? So there we go. Stamping 101. Okay, so I just finished doing the dimensionals on cinnamon cider, and now I've got the dimensionals on my Misty Moonlight, and that looks pretty amazing. I'll have the dimensions for this on my blog, so you can check it out. Now I also did one just a little bit thinner. I think that's actually even nicer. It shows off the color a little bit more. So it's just a personal preference, what you like. So now we've got all these pretty, I mean, gorgeous. The next thing we're going to do for these two that are remaining, we're going to do a little bit of sentiment here. Now I'm going to use Pick-a-Punch. There are 6 different areas, 3 for each tag, and they start at 1/2, 3/4, and then the big one at 1 inch. And the biggest one here, I'll give you an example of how big that is. That's pretty big. So I'm going to use the 1/2 inch today, and I highly recommend that you first cut your 1/2 inch and then put it in here. Let's put it in this way. All right, and you know it's in there. Okay. Also make sure you're doing the right one. If you're whatever one you're doing, just make sure you continue. Otherwise you'll have 2 different looks. So this is one look here, all right? And then this one is the other look here that I've already done, all right? So now I'm going to do about 2 inches of cutting. You definitely don't, you want to get your tag ready before you start stamping. Otherwise you'll have a nervous breakdown, and because if it doesn't go in right or anything like that, it will be so much fun to have to redo it. So we don't want to have to do that if we don't have to. So I'm going to put that all the way in, and you can see that's why I want about 2.5 inches long, because now I can kind of manipulate. If I want it a little bit shorter, I can still do that and still have a handle on it before I lose it. Once you start to lose the area on the Pick-a-Punch, you want to stop, because that means when you punch it, it's not going to come out correctly. See how much we've learned today outside here? There we go. Super. Love it. All right. So let's use the word thank you. This is also from this wonderful stamp set. Yes, the hand-drawn blooms. Now these all go with our die cuts that I already showed you. That'll be really cool to do on another video. We're going to use Memento Black, of course. And I am not going to stamp on top of my flower. That's a great idea, right? And thank you. Now they don't need anything. If you don't want to do anything like that, you don't have to. You can just put a bow on it like I have and call it a day. Oh, perfect. You know, when you're on a roll, you're on a roll. Yes! Okay, so now I see my pretty bow there. I am probably going to put this right underneath that part where it makes that pretty bow, okay? And you'll see that I covered it here because I have a bow here. And then this is Magenta Madness, and I covered the bow. And then this little guy, I covered the bow, but I didn't put a saying on it. I might later, though. Yeah. Okay, so these two little guys, they all have a little saying on them. Yay. And the other one I was going to use is Friend. That'll be a really nice one. They're really tiny. It's really easy to lose them. So that's all I'm going to say on that. I know, right? Okay. I know I got my nails done on Monday. I'm so... Oh my God. I watched so many YouTubes on how to dip nails. It was ridiculous. Those 3 months. I am so glad I have my nails done. Yay! Okay. Now, after this, we're going to dress it up, and that's it. Alright, so right where the bow, right underneath that little bow where it's tied, is perfect. And then we'll embellish that. Okay. And then here's our cinnamon cider. There we go. And this one says thank you right underneath that bow. And you can still kind of play around with it. There we go. Now, isn't this darling though? I mean, this is so pretty. So pretty. So pretty. Okay. So, let's move all these pretty rock and roll colors here. And again, you can't go wrong with any of these Artistry Bloom colors, okay? Just saying. I'm just saying. There's our pretty colors right there. All right, now let's do some embellishing. You don't have, like I said, you don't have to worry about coloring these in. It's too tiny, too time consuming. You'll have a nervous breakdown. You don't have to do that. So, one other thing I want to show you, you'll have leftover when you cut this down at 5 1/4 times 4. So you definitely want to make a really nice little inside. Won't that be lovely for this card here? Just showing you. There you go. And you can make it as a note. You know, these would be great as note cards. Don't you think? I think so. Okay. A little helpful Heloise right here, you know. So, okay. I'm going to use a little bit darker. There we go. Yeah. I'm just gonna say that this is gonna be a great color for fall. Fantastic. Now, you can die cut some smaller flowers, like the daisy, yeah, those are daisies. And our sunflowers, and you can let them pop up if you wanted to do that, or if you just want to do embellishments because it's so much faster, then that's the way to go. Okay, you don't need about maybe 7 of them, okay? And then if you want, let's do this color still. I'll just put one on the thank you as well, you know. Perfect. And that makes a beautiful card. Beautiful. Okay, and now going into the blues, I'm going to check these out. All right, this is pretty cool. Let's check this color out too. I don't know, I may want to do two different colors. Yeah, I'm liking that darker blue better. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I love my cards. Look at that, outside with my bathing suit on, doing my cards. How perfect is that? Okay. That's amazing. Okay, stay right there. There you go. OMG. And just put the, just put the embellishments on some of the bigger flowers if you want. If you don't want to use all your embellishments up, But isn't that beautiful? Look how pretty that is. Look at that. And I mean, I'm digging them. I'm just digging these. So I highly recommend that you get the hand-drawn blooms. I mean, this with the Artistry bloom paper, they are absolutely stunning. And don't forget, pick up all the stamps, all the inks if you can, because before they get low, I mean, they are absolutely beautiful. So I am in love with these cards. I mean, in love. Well, I hope you enjoyed my outside tutorial. I had a great time. You take care. Have a great weekend. All right, chat soon. Bye-bye.